Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's here, the last part of my travel vlog, where I have been sharing my travels from Toronto to Johor Bahru, to Singapore, and finally to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. In part 2 of my travel vlog series, I was leaving Singapore and catching my flight into Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The flight would only take 45 minutes. Once we got off the plane, we headed straight to the train station to grab our tickets. The train is a great way to travel in Malaysia. It's quite affordable and you get stunning views throughout the city. Once we pulled into the big city of Kuala Lumpur, we headed straight to our hotel. We were going to be staying at the Impiana KLCC Hotel in Geelong, Penang. This hotel was amazing and the views will not disappoint you. Since we were only in KL for a few days, I wanted to maximize my time and take in all the sights. So when you're in Kuala Lumpur, the top sight to see are the Batu Caves. That's right, the Batu Caves are known to be one of the most popular Hindu shrines outside of India. It is a series of limestone hills that has various caves and temples within them. Now the limestone around these caves is said to be around 400 million years old. To get into these caves, you have to climb 272 concrete steps. That's right, I said 272. Thank goodness for my CrossFit training. The one thing you do have to watch out for are the monkeys. These little guys are quick to steal anything that's on you if you don't have it securely stowed away. This poor lady was trying to take her offering home when this little guy came out of nowhere and snatched the bag right out of her hands. Then he sifted through it until he found the banana. Once I reached the top, I decided to have a mule tie, which is a red thread that has been blessed that is tied around your wrist. Now you're meant to wear this thread until it falls off naturally off your wrist, so that means you can't untie it or cut it or get anybody else to untie it or cut it. It's meant to ward off any evil spirits. Once it was tied on, it was back down all those stairs and to head straight to the train station. Oh, and of course to rehydrate, as the heat in those stairs were exhausting. Since the Batu Caves were located in Selayang, which is near Klang Valley, we actually had to head back to Kuala Lumpur to get our shopping on. Okay, so if you are in the market for a knockoff designer item, head to Petaling Street. You will find a ton of options from all sorts of designer knockoffs, from glasses to purses to wallets to travel bags, handbags. The list is endless. Now, word to the wise, there are some pretty good knockoffs and some really bad ones. So just be informed and prepared and be ready to barter if you're planning to head over there. KLCC was another place to find anything and everything. It's a huge shopping center located in the heart of the city that most of the hotels are connected to via a walking path. Yes, that also meant my hotel was connected to it, which was very dangerous. While in Kuala Lumpur, you have to visit the Petronas Twin Towers, which stands almost 1,500 feet. We were lucky enough to be invited by some family to access the views from within the towers in a very private and exclusive club. The views up here were breathtaking, and I spent most of the evening staring out the window. I mean, can you blame me? Look at this view. There are so many amazing places to eat in KL, but the best meals I had during my trip were made by two wonderfully amazing women. First, meet my great aunt, Parasakti. She spent the entire day cooking this entire feast. That's right, she made all of this herself, and she is 82. After lunch, we tried some delicious exotic fruits, such as rambutans, which are now my favorite. It's a spiky little fruit that you have to actually cut open or actually use your hands to tear apart, and the fruit inside is quite sweet. The next fruit that we tried was durian. When you are in Malaysia, you have to try durian. The smell is terrible. I mean, for me, it smelled like rotting vegetables, but when you tasted it, it was pretty good. The smell from durian is so bad that it's banned in taxis, all modes of public transportation, and including hotels. It's got this buttery cooked garlic texture, but there's a sweet tinge to it. It takes an army to try to cut it open, but once you do, you can get durian for days. Another place where I enjoyed great cooking was at my Aunt Maisa's house. Now she's 81 and she makes some of the most delicious dishes. This is her famous fish curry, which I got to enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, it was splendid, and I do enjoy her cooking all the time. After spending 3 weeks away, it was time to come home. We packed all of our belongings and anticipated the long journey back home to Toronto. We would be flying 25 hours back from Kuala Lumpur into Dubai, and then finally landing in Toronto. When we finally got home, we hopped into an Uber and drove back through the familiar sights and sounds of home. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time.